shouldn't be any surprise that we're back here at the table. Shouldn't be any surprise because the championship round is here. Football is in session once again. We got you covered. This is the last round before the Super Bowl, and like I said, they're starting to sniff it. It's right there. They can taste it. It's like when your mom made the food and you start smelling it upstairs and you start walking down the stairs and she say, "Don't put your hand in my pot. Don't put your hand in my pot." These teams are itching to stick their hand in that pot. So what we gonna do, we gonna give you the championship preview. It's right here, right now. Shout out to the teams who've made it this far. To start it off, kicking off the weekend, Sunday, both games are on Sunday this time around. We got the Patriots and the Broncos. Now, this one, it could be a really defensive game here once again. Broncos are at home, but the Broncos are without their quarterback. They don't have Bo Nix. Bo Nix breaks his ankle on like the third, fourth last play of the game before they win in overtime against the Bills. And like I said, man, I think that I would just be so sick. I'm so sick for the city of Denver. But hey, when it comes to the NFL, it's any given Sunday. Everyone got to strap up they chin straps and hit. Like, hey. And if you don't, then you don't. So Jarrett Stidham was going to start for the Broncos in this one. And look, if the Patriots think that this is just going to be an easy win for them, I promise you, they'll get punched in the mouth and Denver will go down. Well, not go down, but Denver will win the game. But I'm not going to predict that because I'm not going to trust a backup quarterback in this situation. Now, that doesn't mean that Jarrett Stidham might not come out there and light it up, but I'm just not going to trust that in this situation because based off what I've seen, the Patriots are humming. So I got New England winning this one 24-13. I think we see some defense here once again. Both teams have a really good defense, but I just don't. Listen, man, if Jarrett Stidham wins this game, then Jarrett Stidham wins the game. But like I said, I'm just not trusting it. I think the Patriots offense will get moving. They usually take a little while to kind of figure things out. And then once they figure it out, it's really been, on this playoff run, it's been clipped from there. So once they see that one little avenue, they take it. It's like when you're driving. You're like, oh, I see a little opening right there on the highway. I'm going to take it. You got to take advantage of it. And the Patriots have been taking advantage of it. And their defense is playing really well. You know, they might not have the big names on that defensive line, but they've been getting after these quarterbacks. So with Jarrett Stidham, he likes to run a little bit. I feel like they might try to contain him in the pocket, but if he's going to have to throw the ball, it might get dicey because, like I said, Christian Gonzalez, buckle up, seat belts, ready. So I think the Patriots come out victorious in this one. That's not to say that I'm just kicking the Broncos to the side, but it's really hard to win an AFC championship game with a quarterback who hasn't played or thrown a pass in almost 3 years in the NFL. If he was playing like 2 weeks before and had already won a playoff game, then it would be a different story. But him just being plugged in there, I'm not trusting it. So Patriots fans, I'm picking you this week. Maybe I'll be the jinx, maybe I won't. But I'm picking you this week, so I'm going to ride with y'all. Once again, Patriots 24-13. I got them coming out on top. Patriots punched their ticket to Super Bowl 60 in San Francisco, and they get back. Now, that city of Boston, they get a lot of things that they ask for. So I'm not really too fond with them going through. But I think that the Patriots do this and they get back to the Super Bowl. Next game, man, oh man, Rams and Seahawks. What did I say? Another divisional matchup in these playoffs. Now, the divisional matchups never make sense. Sometimes they're always close, but like last week, Seattle ends up wiping the floor with their divisional opponent 41-6. I don't see that happening this time. I think this will be a really, really close game. Whereas the Rams and Seahawks went at it. They went at it the 2 times they played. So I think they will definitely go at it again. It'll probably be a heavyweight fight all the way to the end. But in this one, I'm taking the Rams. I got the Rams winning 35-31. Just based on the history of this playoffs, if Matthew Stafford, this game once again might be whoever gets the ball last wins. And if Matthew Stafford gets that ball last, he's going down and he's gonna score. He's gonna find somebody. And so I got them winning 35-31. Not last second touchdown, maybe a touchdown in the final minute or two, and then defense holds, or maybe they just score with not enough time left for Seattle to go down and win it. But I think the 4-point swing here is what's going to be really important, because I think the Rams score, and then, Seattle having to score a touchdown rather than a field goal is a little different. We might even get overtime again in this one, but man, I'm a little shaky on this pick, only because that 12th man of Seattle is going to be rocking, and that Seattle defense. The Seattle defense has been causing people trouble. They caused the Rams a little bit of trouble, but Matthew Stafford just finds Puka Nacua, and he's like, all right, everything's remedied. Everything's okay. We're good. We back on track. But the Rams defense in this one is going to have to come to play. They did give Sam Darnold a couple of fits in the regular season, but this is not the regular season anymore. It's a totally different time. Like, third time might be a charm where he's like, bet, I'm gonna have no turnovers this time, because I think he had turnovers in both of the first two games. But this time around, I definitely see a barn burner. Like, there's no way this is a blowout. There's no way. And if it is, hey, I'll pour passion fruit juice on my head in the next video. So Rams and Seahawks, I got the Rams winning 35-31, but like I said, man, I think Seattle's gonna come out firing. This might be back and forth the whole way. We might have like only a couple stops. We might not see a punt. We might not see a punt in this one. But for the Rams defense, man, I'm telling y'all, look out for that boy JSN. The receivers in this matchup are going to be crazy. Devontae, Puka, JSN, and then quietly, Rashid Shaheed is a key piece for this Seahawks offense and special teams. He literally ran back a kick against the Rams, which kicked off the comeback. So if the Rams special teams doesn't keep him in check this time around, we might see another blowout. But I'm gonna hope we don't see another blowout. So like I said, I got the Rams winning this one. They punched their ticket to Super Bowl 60 in a stadium that they're familiar with playing in, the San Francisco. That's their rival. If the Rams get there, I think I might pick the Rams. But I'm rolling with the MVP in this one. I think Sean McVay gets back into his coaching bag after a little bit of a letdown last week, and they end up winning. Rams 35-31. That concludes the championship weekend preview. So like I said, man, Quality Corners here in session. We will have the other angle ready next time. It's just a little bit of technological difficulties this time around, but we won't have that next time, in Jesus' name. So, like I say all the time, don't touch that dial, man. It's blinking green. It's blinking green for a reason. Telling you to stay tuned. Don't touch the dial, man. We'll be back next week and the week after that.